I'll read to you something from the Quran. I want you to think about this. Allah says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Now this is probably one of the first of all of the chapters of the Quran you learned when you were studying Quran. But the meaning is so profound and so pronounced that one of the great scholars of Islam said, you know, if this is all we know about Islam from this, it's enough. It's enough. Meaning that there's something really big in this short surah, this short chapter of the Quran. Allah is saying that He swears by the passage of time. Allah is swearing on time itself. Only Allah can swear on that because only He knows what time really is. You think you know what time is? You say, yeah, I know, it's about 11. No, I don't mean what time is it. I mean, what is time? When you're sitting at a traffic light and you're in a hurry, that second hand hardly moves. When you're waiting in the dentist's office or the office of internal revenue, or you're waiting in the doctor's office, time is like so slow. You're waiting, click, click, click. On the other hand, if you're at a sporting event, maybe soccer or cricket or something you enjoy, football, whatever, and you're having so much fun, and then somebody say, well, it's all over, it's time to go. You say, whoa, what happened? 2 hours went by. You're watching something you enjoy. You're doing the things that you participate in. You're having a good time. Whoa, 3 hours. A whole day went by. Oh, what happened? It's because we really don't know what is time. But Allah swears by this time. And the statement that He says next should scare you to death. Because He said, Innal insana, all of the human beings, la fi khus, that they're all in a state of loss, bankruptcy, khasareen. It means losers. It means they're going to go to hell. Allah swears by time, all the human beings are going to go to hell. All of them. Illa, except who? I need to know. This is very important for me. If I don't find anything else out today on Take a Break, I need to know who is the exception to that rule. Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu salahati. Except for those who come to the correct belief, la ilaha illallah. Those who believe in God on His terms, His way, in the tawheed, the monotheism. And they do the righteous deeds. It's not just one or the other. It's both. You believe and you act on what you believe. The deeds of the salihat. These are the righteous people. Then it continues, tawaso. What tawaso? What does that mean? Tawaso is to encourage, to exhort, to push each other in the haqq. La ilaha illallah. The haqq of Islam itself. The truth. The absolute, complete truth. To push each other in all truth. And to push and exhort each other in being sabr. And again, it's always mistranslated as patient. But patient is like what? For us today, when we use the word patient, it means like wait an extra minute. You know, be patient. Wait 30 more seconds for the red light to turn before you crash through it. But sabr is carrying a deep meaning. It is something that is consistent, steadfast, persevering, holding on, and being patient. Being sabr. For the one who establishes his salah, Allah says in chapter 2 of the Quran, the one who establishes his salah, and he's regular in his prayers, even though he's having these difficulties, he's having problems, but Allah says, Inna Allaha ma'a sabirin. Verily Allah is with those who are being in this condition of steadfast and being patient. Be patient and steadfast in your salah. You want to cure your problems, the cure is right in front of you. You're a Muslim, you should know. Any problem I have, I don't need to pick up the telephone and call mama. And I don't have to call up my boss. I need money. I need to call on Allah. And how do I do that? Long before we had cell phones, long before we had the telegraph, long before we had the television, We had what? We had communication between us and Allah. And all you have to do is go make wudu and pray 2 rak'ah, rak'atayn.